Welcome to the TTiepod, where we normally take off our ties and offer some tea to our guests and get them to give us a bit more information about what makes them tick, not just in the Angolan context, the continent, but beyond. Now, I'm here, your host, KD, with Eliu, my co-host.
Thank you for having me, KD.
And we're here in our partners, because everything has to do with collaboration. We're here with our partner, E&M. That's the Economia Mercado Journal, which is, for you that don't speak Portuguese, is the economy and market. And they are the leading journal in providing information in Portuguese and in English. We're here at the Angolan Oil Gas Conference 2025, where we're speaking with experts, executives, students, governmental people to actually understand what is going on, what is out there for oil and gas. And we're here today with one of the administrators of ANPG, Mr. Alcides. Alcides, thank you very much. Sir, can we get more information about who you are, your role within the organization?
Yeah, Alcides Andrade. I'm a member of the board at
Yes, sir.
ANPG.
And just speak closer to the mic.
And thank you. And thank you for the tea, by the way.
No, I'll offer you tea. I will give you tea.
After lunch. After lunch.
No, and as you know, at ANPG we are the concessionaire, the regulator, so responsible for supervising the upstream segment.
Yep.
And we were created in 2019, so it's been about 6 years.
Okay.
Six good years.
That's
a
it.
lot of challenges, but a lot of realizations as well. Our main focus has been to create the necessary conditions for the to attract investment. So I've been working a lot in implementing the reforms that the government has been approving.
That's great.
To improve the environment, business environment, to make it more transparent, more competitive, and a place of choice for investors.
No, that's great.
Doing all of it to ensure that we have an industry that is sustainable today, tomorrow, and the days to come. Our main focus has been to keep production above 1 million barrels per day for the foreseeable future.
Okay. And when we say the foreseeable future, we're talking of decades, right?
Yes, the oil and gas industry has been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Angola has a long history in the oil and gas industry. Our first exploration activities were back in 1910, and then discoveries in the late 60s. Started producing in the late 60s as well, onshore, shallow water, and then in early 2000s in deep water as well. I'm sure you are aware we reached our peak production in 2008.
Yeah.
We produced almost 2 million barrels of oil per day. After that, we had a stable producing period, and then we started seeing some decline of production in 2016. So the focus of NPG has been to fight this decline. So, and as you can appreciate, also, we've been working on initiatives and reforms that can address the decline of production in the short term, in the mid and long term.
Long term, okay.
From a mid to long term standpoint, to answer your questions, how in the future we're talking about, you have seen today, between yesterday and today here at the conference, we signed new deals for new blocks.
Yeah. So
In the last 5 years, we have done 4 licensing rounds for blocks, and we have another one planned for the end of this year.
End of this year, okay.
And within this space, we have awarded 35 new blocks with contract signed.
They signed completely signed, okay.
And we also have another 13 that we have already finished the negotiation process, and we'll be signing the contracts in the near term.
Right.
And the plan is to, by the end of the year, to be very close to 50 blocks, new blocks being awarded in this space.
Okay.
But we're also thinking already, we are prepared for the years to come.
Mm-hmm.
So we have now almost in the end of having our final plan for 2026, 2030.
Okay.
In which we will also be awarding blocks. both onshore,
And offshore.
shallow water,
Okay,
and
the three.
offshore. And also, something new that I will have is blocks coming from the interior basins. So, because in all of the onshore blocks that we've been talking about is along the coast, more or less. So now we are doing work in the inland basins. So more blocks will come in the future for those basins as well. When you award blocks, the expectation is to do studies, do exploration activities, and then if you have success, you move into development and then production. So in terms of
ANPG also conduct some studies, right, to see
yes, geological, geophysical, and seismic work also done. So when you do all those activities, what you're doing is creating opportunities to have reserves in the future and produce in the future. So many of the blocks that we are awarding today, they'll just bring results in, let's say, in 4, 6, or 8 years' time.
Okay. So it's a long term. That vision is
that vision to
out
go
there.
forward.
Okay. No, and in terms of, although we're talking about mainly oil and gas, in terms of energies, right? In terms of renewables and that, what is ANPG pushing on that side?
Angola has been blessed with oil and gas resources, so that's a blessing. So the focus that we have is to create the conditions to attract investment, to develop this oil and gas potential. Okay. Now, we want to be able to do this in a way that it is as clean as possible and as friendly to the environment as possible. So our main focus has been, in terms of the current operations in the blocks that we have, is to work with the operators to have projects to reduce the carbon emissions.
Exactly.
Okay. And also, as we look into the new blocks, is to adopt technology so that this new project development have these technologies to produce the oil and gas in a much cleaner way. And you could see yesterday we had the startup of the first cargo on Agogo. And that was live. Yeah, live with offshore.
To see that.
Offshore. So, and that particular project is a project that is new technology was adopted to have net carbon zero.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So all of the technologies to be able to electrify the installations with clean energy source.
No, that's great. That's great.
And there's another project that new project is underway. It's adopting similar technology. So the way to go forward is to continue to develop and produce oil, but doing it by reducing the emissions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now another thing that we are doing is, as part of our regulators' responsibilities, we have biofuels.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are also responsible for the biofuels business. So currently we are finalizing the strategy for that business, and then moving into all the regulation package, very much with a view to create the environment that is going to be similar to the oil and gas, so that it attracts investment, so that we develop that business also as soon as possible.
So that's basically moving hand in hand, right? You got oil and gas still going to be there, still going to be drilling, but then capitalizing on that and still working in collaboration, in two lines, right? Pushing things forward together.
And then you bring a very good point, and also a comment and a question. I was earlier this year. I was at the conference in U.S. CERAWeek is one of the biggest conferences in the world, and a lot of discussions were around the energy demand. Not so long ago we were about 7 billion people in the world. Now it's about 8 billion people. We reached that figure, And the projection is that we're going to get to 9 billion people much quicker than
exactly.
we got
As
to
than
wait.
before. Exactly.
And so there's a lot of pressure in terms of energy demand coming for just normal population growth.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to that, continents like Africa and Asia, they still have capacity to absorb more energy.
That's true.
Industrialization and even energy poverty.
Yeah.
So that also going to put pressure on energy demand going forward.
Mm-hmm.
The third item that I had not given so much thought in the past, but was discussed in that conference, is AI.
Definitely.
So it looks like AI is going to drive energy demand as well. So if you look at all of that, what you're going to have is...
So we got the population and machine as well, demand for
yeah,
energy.
so and then because of all of those pressure on energy demand growing, what you have is energy transition and energy security.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because you need to have energy to
Cleaner.
address
In order
those,
to address
those energy demands.
Exactly.
And they, despite the need for everybody to get there quicker, it's not. It's the pace. It's gonna be slower than the demand itself.
Yeah.
So oil and gas is still gonna be part of the energy matrix because there's also the necessity to ensure that there's energy.
That's true.
Enough for those for the demand of consumption that is still going to continue to grow. So again, we in Angola we are blessed with these resources, and at ANPG we are very much focused on making sure that we have the conditions to develop, use those resources for the benefit of the country and the people.
Alcides. So I want you to demystify this thing of we were talking about finding enough reduction of CO2, and as a regulator and a concessionary, there's a lot of talks about how ANPG sometimes can be bureaucratic. So I wanted to clear that away. How efficient is ANPG right now?
Well, that's a very good point. You know, we have been very focused on continuous improvement. And if you go back to a few years back, when 2017, I was talking about oil and gas decline production. So the government approved a series of reforms as part of the reorganization of the industry. This reorganization process resulted in creating a body like ourselves and another body, the Institute for Downstream, Mid and Downstream, also to regulate that particular segment of oil and gas industry. And a series of reforms were introduced. The objective there was to bring more transparency, to be more competitive. And if you talk about being competitive, you have to be quick.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
And in that space of being competitive, we've been at NPG very much focused on agility, flexibility, and pragmatism.
Okay.
Agility is how is it that we can adopt the reforms, look at the global trends, and adopt the necessary reforms for us to compete and be the place of choice for investment. Because the number of countries around the world with the oil and gas resources increased a lot.
Yeah.
So we need to be much agile. So we have been very much improving on that standpoint, and you can see the results.
The results are there. Yeah.
That we are having in the industry, and the projections that we have for investment in the next 5 years.
The number of concessions in so short time.
Yes, the number of concessions, and also even in the current concessions, the increase in investment.
Yes.
The projections that we have for the next 5 years is more than $70 billion in the oil and gas industry. Okay, so you're talking about an average $15 billion of investment per year in the next 5 years. So from a flexibility standpoint, we have been paying a lot of attention to the investment community. Okay, what are the variables that we need to ensure that are present for them to be able to recover the investment as quickly as possible,
Right.
and also to have a favorable return on investment,
Yeah.
depending on the opportunity profile
Uh-huh.
risk. The third one is pragmatism. And this touched more directly on your question, which is how quick we address concerns, respond to industry needs, um, constraints,
even the bidding
constraints and
process.
stuff. I'll give you an example. When ANPG was created, the concessionaire as a whole was responding to operators and investor solicitations
Okay.
more than 6 months, sometimes
Oh,
even
wow.
longer.
Wow. compared to
Today,
that.
with the process improvements that we have implemented, on average, 30 days or less.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'll give you another example. When NPG was created, the first licensing round that we did in 2019 took more than 18 months. The last one that we did was 6 months.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so these are just a
More
quick
than half.
examples on what we've been doing to improve.
It's more than a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we understand from the investment community, one of the most important incentives that you can give is to respond and have
answer.
collaboration
Yeah.
and quick dialogue. So we've been and we have been working on this for a few years now. And if you talk to the investment community today, they'll be the ones that will pass on this messages to you on how quick and how collaborative and how flexible and everything that we're doing. And they're actually asking us sometimes to take that experience to other
Other
countries
countries.
around,
Oh, wow.
around here. Yeah?
So Angola becomes the example,
Yes,
right,
yes.
to the continent.
Yes.
Why
yes,
not?
yeah.
No, thank you so much,
No,
Mr.
thank you.
Mr. Alcides.
No, thank you.
Thank you for taking time out to come and sit down with us. We would love to invite you to our real podcast where we actually do take off our tie and we do offer you tea. We do offer you tea.
No, thank you so much.
So please, we will send our invitation. Please, it will be great to have you on board.
No, thank you so much. Thank you for
Alcides.
having me.
Thank you so
very
much. To our audience out there, thank you for watching this session. It's been insightful to see what ANPG are doing. You know, ANPG are proud of what they're showcasing today. The different type of agreements that have been signed, the opportunities that are coming, and it's up, up, up. You know, it's all about collaboration. It's all about discussions with the community, the oil and gas community. So if you're out there and you're looking for opportunity, why not? You've got local content there. You've got Angolans that want to set up businesses. You can do that. It's easier to do that now. We've heard that it used to take longer. Now it's all about going online, even doing that registration online and then starting up that process. You have investors that outside are interested in Angola. ANPG can help facilitate that process and get things moving forward. And definitely by the end of the year, when the new concessions come out, why not? Put your bid in. You never know. You could be owning a block soon. Till next time, see you soon.